today we're going to talk about setting up your Google business profile. I am incredibly surprised at how many businesses don't have uptake of this feature, because it is so important when you are managing your search engine optimization, which is SEO, and that's going to be a thread in this video today. So first and foremost, let's just get to it. Actually, before we get into steps, I want to share something, personal story. Basically, over the last 3 months, we've been posting a lot of videos, and I've seen an increase in leads. And what I mean by leads, I mean folks are actually Googling digital marketing agency services, and we're number one. And that's in part with what I'm sharing with you today, which is the Google business profile. Obviously, we create a lot of content, but that's another story. You can find out on whatever. Okay. Let's start with the how-to. This is all free. You definitely have to have a Gmail account in order to open your Google business profile. I believe you can have a Gmail account through your business domain. So what I mean is, I do have a Gmail account under my .com, ac.com. However, in terms of being able to access the features, I definitely think you should have a Gmail account or a business suite account. So the first thing you have to do is head over to google.com/business and start now. All right, so you definitely have to have your business name. Google suggests existing profiles because chances are, if your business has been existing for a while, people have already created a profile, or it's been created by the data that they were able to pull together. So own that has already exists. Next up, after you pull in your name and everything, you press next, and you want to enter your business address. Now, this will help potential customers in finding your business on Google Maps. And you can also hide your address if you don't want to be publicly visible, but it's important for Google to verify that you're a real person, and that's part of the process. Next up is you want to select a business category. If you want a little insight onto this, go check out other businesses that's similar to yours. Doesn't even necessarily have to be in the same country. Just get an idea of the business category and how it fits into you as your company, right? So it just makes it easier when people are searching, shoes, retail, clothing, hairdresser, salon, all those types of things help the consumer find you quicker. Next up is you want to be able to put your business phone and URL. Now, there is an option for you to have a generic website that's created by Google, but we're not going to get into that right now. We're going to talk about your business phone and website URL. This helps when people are searching for you, which is part of the SEO, and it has to connect with whatever existing stuff you have online. So that may be your Facebook page, your LinkedIn profile, all these things. If they're similar, chances are people will find you much more easily. The next thing you have to do is verify. Again, this goes back to what I mentioned with the address. Google needs to make sure that you're a real person. So to authenticate your business, it could be a phone, an email, a postcard. And next up is you want to add photos and videos. We're in a very, very, very visual part of society now, where if we don't see it, we kind of don't necessarily believe it's real. So it's important for you to add photos. Chances are, if your business has been around, people have already added photos and created reviews. You want to manage that existing profile that is there, or create your own. Speaking of reviews, you definitely want to respond to them if they exist. And regardless of if they're positive or negative, I think it's important for you to respond to each one, because it shows that you're a real person. Sometimes we make mistakes if it's negative, and sometimes we want to be acknowledged that we give you a positive review. We want to be able to say, yes, this company acknowledged that I love their service. On both aspects, it's feedback, and it leaves existing customers or potential customers sort of a sense of confidence when they see that someone's engaging on the Google business profile. And finally, you want to make sure that you keep updated with what's happening, because Google does it a lot, so it doesn't necessarily have to be too much work, but you have to make sure and be mindful. So things like bank holidays, they will send you an email going, hey, are you open on this day? And you just have to go on, make some edits. If it is that you are closed for whatever reason and it's an unplanned situation, make sure you include Google business profile as part of your communication strategy, because that allows customers to know, hey, you know what? I'm not going to go there today. I'm going to go next week when I have time and they're open. So I hope this helps, because Google search is the #1 visited website in the world. It's part of our vernacular. It's a verb, a noun to Google. I Googled it. So to be part of that discussion and to ensure that your business succeeds, make sure and be present on the Google business profile pages. So I'll see you next time, guys. I have a question for you, Forum. Does your business have a Google business profile? Just Put in the comments below.